Hey friends, how are you? Hope you're well and you've had a good week. Mine's been not bad. I met up with a friend on Tuesday morning, which was really nice for a coffee. That was nice to see her. I hadn't seen her for about a month and a bit, so that was good to catch up with her. And then on Wednesday afternoon, I went out with my boyfriend for a cuppa and a wander. We went to a garden centre nearby that has the start of all its Christmas things coming out, all its decorations. So it was nice to go and have a wee wander around that and then have a cuppa, so that was good. And then today, I am meeting a friend for lunch. She's coming down to where I live, and we're going to go and have lunch out and have a wee wander around the shops. That is going to be really nice. I haven't seen her for about 2 months. So I'm looking forward to that. So that, it's been a sort of sociable week, shall we say, but that's been good. Reading wise, I finished I think 3 books, which is not bad. So from last weekend, I finished A Treacherous Tale by Elizabeth Penney. This is the second in the Cambridge Bookshop series. Really enjoyed this one. So we're catching up again with Molly and her mum, who have come to live with her aunt Violet and help run the family bookshop Thomas Marlowe Manuscripts and Folios in Cambridge, England. We see Molly making more friendships, and also her mum is beginning to make friends and actually catches up with a friend from her childhood, which is really, really nice. The premise of this one is that they've discovered a book called The Strawberry Girls, and it's a very old book, and a new edition of it is coming out. And the lady that wrote it, Iona York, is going to come to the bookshop and do a reading. So Aunt Violet and Molly go to Iona's house just outside of Cambridge to sort of have a meeting with her, etc. And while they're there, they say to Iona, can we have a wee tour of the gardens just so that we can sort of see where the Strawberry Girls is actually set? And she's like, yeah, sure, no problem. Lo and behold, what do they find in the garden but a dead body? And it looks as if this man, Robin, who's an antiques dealer in Cambridge, has fallen off the scaffolding that's up because Iona's cottage is being rethatched by Molly's uncle. So they call the police, and of course an investigation ensues. Add to that, one of Iona's daughters, who is one of the inspirations for the Strawberry Girls, has gone missing. Herself and her sister, and the sister that's gone missing is Poppy. So Poppy, her sister, and Poppy's fiance are working at an archaeological dig. It's got kind of almost like next door to Strawberry Cottage, where their mother lives, in the grounds of a big old house that is occupied by Geoffrey. Now, Geoffrey is a friend of Iona's and also Iona's deceased husband, who happened to fall off a tower on Geoffrey's grounds at a party. So Iona's daughter, I think her name was Bree, asks Molly if she will try and find Poppy. And Molly goes, yeah, sure, no problem. So she finds the original manuscript for the Strawberry Girls, and there's notations next to it, and she starts to kind of work out what's going on. I really enjoyed the whole sort of finding out what was happening, and was it related to Iona's first husband, well, for her husband's death. I liked seeing Molly become more involved with the people in Cambridge and sort of becoming friends with, in many ways, Bree and then her and Poppy's fiance. I also enjoyed seeing Molly develop more her relationship with Kieran, her boyfriend, who is titled and has also invited her to his parents' summer garden party. So she's like, there's anxiety about that as well. I really enjoyed it. I really like Elizabeth Penney's writing style. I think it's really nice. I think it's got a nice flow to it for me. But yeah, so no, I really enjoyed this and would highly recommend. You can read this as a standalone. You don't have to have read the first one before reading this. But I think for me, I always like to try and read series in order if I can. But no, I really enjoyed it. I then tried to read. I finished on my Kindle Texas Christmas Magic by Catherine Garbera. I'm not going to say much about it because I will be reviewing this on my channel next month. Needless to say, I really enjoyed it. It was a good read. It's nice to be back in Whiskey Creek with the Rossi family. So yes, so thoroughly enjoyed that. I then also picked up on this Get to the Other Side by, hold on one shake. Yes, it was by Kelly O'Halert. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name. I'm afraid I got 25% of the way through this, friends, and I've DNF'd it. I just couldn't get into it. I couldn't connect with the characters, and I just decided I didn't want to give it an absolutely rubbish review. You know, it's not my way of doing things, and I knew if I kept reading it, I was just going to get, you know, not like it even more and more. So I decided to not read, which is a shame, but these things happen, and I was like, yeah, okay. So I then picked up Charlie and the Chocolate Factory by Roald Dahl. This is the October book for the Classic Children's Book Group that is run by Elizabeth Tyree over at Soul Stained Ink. I'd never read Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I really did enjoy it. Have I seen the films? I've seen like bits of it, but I haven't seen all of it. But I really did enjoy it. I think it's a really good fun story. I think there are a lot of things that middle-aged children can take from this book. Lessons about how to treat people, and you know, I just think it is a very fun read. So that's kind of what I've read this week. What am I now reading, and what do I plan to read for the rest of the weekend? Well, while I was at the library getting Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, if you've seen my sort of mini library haul, you'll kind of maybe know what I'm reading. I'm reading Flynn's Folly by Gail Crane. I only started this last night, and I'm already sort of that 35 pages through, but look at the size of the font, guys. It's like large print, which is really good. It means that my poor little eyes are not getting, you know, having to peer even with my glasses at type. So at the moment I'm enjoying this. I think it's going to be an interesting read. And then I also picked up Clanlands by Sam Heughan and Graham McTavish. I am reading this because there's a possibility I'm going to be talking to a friend's book group in America, and they're reading this, and I think I'm going to be on to sort of try and help with some of the Gaelic pronunciation, and also to sort of talk about my thoughts on Outlander, etc. Excuse me a minute, I need to go and see my mum. So yeah, so hopefully I'll get those books finished this weekend. Kind of with that one, I've got that to read, but yeah. This one is that, but I should get them finished this weekend. So yeah, so that's kind of what I've been reading. I have got a mini book haul for you. I did pick up 2 books that I had pre-ordered from Waterson's, and also ordered another 2 while I was at it, but it doesn't matter. I don't have a book buying problem, I don't think. Do I? Do I have a book buying problem? Anyway, the first one I picked up was The Bookshop on the Corner by Jenny Colgan. This is my November buddy read with Rebecca, the Colourful Book Nester. I believe this is set in Edinburgh. Oh no! Oh, she could be the owner of a tiny bookshop bus driving around the Scottish Highlands. Oh, hello! Oh, this sounds so good. That's right up my alley. And then I also picked up The Becoming by Nora Roberts. This is the second of her Dragonheart legacy. I'm not going to read this till the new year. I think I'm going to keep it because there are other books that I have that I want to read beforehand. And then one of my friends very, very kindly sent me How to Draw Ink Wonderlands by Joanna Basford. And look, it gives you ways to draw, and it's like you can colour in as well. Oh, I'm gonna so enjoy doing this. You know, it's like how to draw leaves and things. I am just gonna absolutely adore this. And it also shows you, here's this the end one, how to do like draw a wreath. Oh, I'm just so fortunate to my friend sent me this. I am just so beyond happy. And I just love the idea of this and how to do it. Oh my goodness. See, look at that. So yes, I am going to so enjoy this. But as I say, I'm going to keep this for January, February. I think January, those winter months, I'm going to use that as maybe my craft, so that'll be really fun. So kind of that's the book side of things. What else is happening this weekend? Well, there's rugby this weekend. Scotland have their very first autumn international against Australia tomorrow, so watch that. Watch other rugby. I have some cross stitch I want to do. I will read. But yeah, that's kind of what my weekend's going to be like. Please let me know down in the comments, have you read any of the books that I've mentioned, or do any of them sound interesting to you? Would you want to read them? Definitely, what are you reading, and have you got any plans for the weekend? I'd love to know. But until my next video, friends, stay safe and happy reading. Bye.